You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Wednesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
This is pretty crazy news if you didn't hear. Yesterday, after nearly 75 years on CBC, Hockey Night in Canada will be no more.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's already kind of been on life support ever since, not to speak ill of the company, but when Rogers got that broadcast deal and basically we're like, hey, we'll do Hockey Night in Canada and let you run it on your network.
Yeah.
This was kind of the writing on the wall.
So I am a little confused, though, because it's basically the NHL licensing agreement or the sub-licensing agreement that Sportsnet let CBC have is done for next year. But apparently CBC still owns the name Hockey Night in Canada.
Yes.
So I'm confused on the fact is, like, Sportsnet's still going to show the Saturday games, but is it going to be under the Hockey Night in Canada umbrella, or are they going to do something else? Because I also saw something that said that CBC is still planning to show hockey games,
right?
But it just won't be NHL, which could be huge for the Women's League, the PWHL, if that's a thing.
Would be a massive turn for literally any other hockey organization to get that Hockey Night in Canada spot on CBC. Would be a pretty cool national pride moment. It would be weird to see this turn of like Sportsnet was licensing games to CBC, then have CBC license the name back to Sportsnet. I'm very curious to see how this shakes out.
Dude, imagine TSN has the old theme song.
That's right. I forgot they bought that.
Imagine if they threw their hat and trying to get the name or something.
That would be a huge coup for the folks down the street.
I know.
100%.
It's weird. We'll be interested to see who has Hockey Night in Canada by the time the season starts there.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
If you've ever played video games in your life, you're probably quite familiar with this.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
That is such a dopamine hit every time I hear it.
Well, apparently EA Sports is now in the ads, as they've announced, starting in the fall for like majority of their sports games, like the college football, Madden, NHL, all that. They're going to start implementing ads into the video games.
Which is so gross because it's already so much product placement with all the different like sports brands and stuff that are in there, or even if you do the be a pro modes or whatever, like your character makes brand deals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're already advertising to us. What do you mean you're going to put ads in the game?
I'm interested on how it's going to be. Like, is someone going to score a touchdown on you and before you can do kickoff? Like, are you going to have to watch a 30-second ad? But then the other thing that even more people are bringing up is they don't just do sports games. They have a lot of like first-person shooters and all that. Imagine playing a game where you're going through trying to beat a mission. Mm-hmm. And we all know how much it sucks if you ever played video games where you keep losing, you keep failing, and you have to respawn. You have to imagine every time that you die and you respawn, you have to watch a 30-second ad.
An unskippable
controller
ad.
Going through the TV instantly.
Brother, even EA, I think they make the Battlefield games, right? Like that alternative to Call of Duty. Yeah. Imagine you're playing a team deathmatch, and every time you get shot, before your character can get back onto the battlefield, you got to watch a 15-second ad for a car company or something.
But then again, at the same point, think about how many people play apps on their phones and they'll sit through the ads on there just to keep playing and popping bubbles or whatever they're doing.
I do wonder if it'll like the mobile system, like a lot of those mobile games will be like, hey, if you pay us $5, we'll just stop showing you ads. Like, is EA going to have DLC where you can cancel the ads during the game?
I think it should be the opposite. I think the game should be cheaper if you're going to take the ad version.
That's the craziest thing is in Canada, games have never been more expensive. They're $90 to $100 for a new AAA video game nowadays. You're telling me you're going to make, I'm playing NHL 27. I'm playing a game, icing, whistle. You throw up a 30-second Gillette ad and I still had to pay $100 for the privilege?
I'm sure someone at EA Sports, as you describe it there, is like, we're making it as real as we possibly can, guys.
Honest to God, the boards are just covered in Betway ads and stuff like that.
Dude, I'm telling you, everything is going to have an ad on it. One day you're going to go use a public washroom somewhere and you're going to have to wait like 15 seconds before you can even open the door.
I mean, it's already bad enough. I can't go to a urinal without being confronted by an advertisement 8 inches away from my own face.
You want to wipe your ass? You're going to have to watch this 30-second Charmin ad first.
Dude, that's already a thing. Remember that we saw that story last year in China. There are public toilets where you have to watch a 30-second ad to get toilet paper. We're already living in the worst timeline.
Oh, God. You're going to have to get toilet paper plus, it seems like.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
In a world where ads just keep popping up, what's the worst place or thing you could be doing to sit through an ad?
It's got to be in a car. I couldn't imagine having to watch an ad before being able to put it into drive.
Oh, my God. Dude. Sitting in your car first thing in the morning?
Honestly.
That would drive me insane.
That'd be nuts.
And like they're close. Like I just bought a new Mazda that has one of those things where it like has the heads up display. It shows me my speed and the speed limit on my windshield. Easy enough for them instead of projecting that to just project a commercial.
Well,
for
everybody's
a
got big screens in new cars too, right?
Yeah.
You get running ads every 100 kilometers or something.
Well, dude, actually, Jeep got in trouble for this. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but they were putting little things like advertising their like mechanics on the center console screen.
Really?
And you had to like hit an X to make it go away. They removed it because obviously everybody was like, what the hell?
Dude, honestly, you know what? Throw up ads in my car. I'd love to get the insurance claim for that one. You know, it's funny. We were talking about cars. A lot of people texted that in. We did get a voice memo in here at 762-555 of someone who had something car related too.
I would have to say the drive test center when you're going to do a drive test. Like, I think when you write your G1 or G2, you have to use the computer. So imagine ads every time you answered a question right or wrong. There was an ad for 30 seconds.
Dude, imagine going to like Service Ontario or something.
Honest to God, I mean, that's the thing is we're already so used to ads on our computers. Like they just pop up.
Yeah.
Imagine if you work in an office or somewhere with a computer, you show up 9 a.m., sit down at your desk, you log in, and there's a 30-second ad before you can start your work day.
Oh, my God.
Your boss is like, hey, we need to bring in revenue. This is how we're doing it now.
I mean, it's the modern day smoke break, I guess, right? A lot of people texting in crazy stuff like funerals was big on the text line there. Imagine going to a wake and you can't look at your grandpa until the 30-second ad runs through.
It's a closed casket funeral unless everybody watches an ad and then the door goes and opens up.
All right, we got Melissa on the phone. In your opinion, what's the worst thing to be doing to sit through an ad?
A colonoscopy.
Oh, my God. Pre or like in the middle? Like, what are we thinking?
Like anything, the build up for it, like sitting in the waiting room.
I'll tell you right now, and this is, you know, my marketing brain, the most effective point to put an ad during a colonoscopy would be just before the removal of the camera. If you'd like us to retract the camera, just hit yes on this 30-second advertisement.
Oh my God.
You guys are also thinking from like the patient's point of view. What if even the doctors, like what if you find out your doctor has to watch ads before they can? That's when you find out our healthcare system has gotten really bad.
Oh my God. Absolutely.
He's in there scoping around, and all of a sudden the live feed from inside of you gets covered up by like medical ads and stuff like that.
Bet365 all of a sudden.
Sorry, Doc, you said you found something back there? It's like, yeah, I can't get a closer look for another 14 seconds though.
Oh my God.
Tapping on the screen trying to find the X's. Yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I know you're a big comic book nerd, so I thought this might be up your alley.
Okay.
The Muppets are celebrating their 50th anniversary this year, and apparently Marvel is teaming up with them to do a bunch of crossover comics.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'm fully on board depending on the mashups.
So apparently they're going to have the likes of Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Spider-Man, Black Panther, some of the Guardians of the Galaxy folks in there in like various different crossovers to get the Muppets into the Marvel universe.
Dude, there's no world in which you can convince me that a comic book crossover of the Hulk and Miss Piggy wouldn't be the coolest comic book of all time.
Apparently Miss Piggy is going to be in space with the Guardians of the Galaxy crew is what they're saying here.
Fine.
Dr. Brunson, Honeydew, and Beaker are going to be teaming up with Bruce Banner, a.k.a. Hulk Hogan.
Science nerds.
So
okay.
There's kind of like some cool angles.
Yo, give me Beaker hulking out and turning into a giant monster.
Dude, Animal and the Hulk together would be crazy.
No. I need Animal and Wolverine up in the Canadian tundra.
I don't know when it's coming, but sometime this year you will get a Muppets Marvel crossover, which just when I thought I was sick of Marvel, they pull me back in.
I'm back in, baby.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Is it real? Is it fake? Do we even care? Let's find out.
So for the Muppets 50th anniversary, they're doing a crossover comic book with a bunch of Marvel characters. And you were saying off air that there's all these weird crossovers in comic books. So I started Googling here. I want to see how nerdy you are.
Oh, boy.
If you can tell me if these are real or fake comic book crossovers.
I would just like to take the opportunity before this starts to reiterate, I do, in fact, have a girlfriend. I just feel like, depending on how this
She goes to another school. None of you guys know who she is. All right, you ready to get going?
Absolutely. Let's see how many of these I've heard of.
First one we got for you here is Colonel Sanders in the Justice League.
Oh, I feel like that's a real one. Only because Colonel Sanders has been in so many different kinds of media that I feel like he's been in a comic book.
It is real. 2015, Colonel Sanders teams up with the Flash and Green Lantern to stop an evil multiverse version of himself, the villain Colonel Sunders, a lazy version of the Colonel who is trying to ruin fried chicken.
The crazy thing is that it's 2015 and not like 1975 where it would have made sense.
Next one we've got here is Batman and Elmer Fudd.
Batman and Elmer Fudd. I don't know if Looney Tunes got into it. I'm going to say fake.
That is real.
Really?
Yeah, 2017. Basically, for some reason, Bugs Bunny is in Gotham City and Elmer Fudd started chasing him around, and Batman actually defends Bugs Bunny.
Oh, so Elmer Fudd is the villain in this.
Yes.
That actually does make a lot of sense.
Next here, we've got the Flash and Dom Toretto from Fast and Furious.
No, that cannot be real.
That is fake.
Who is faster, the Flash or a Mustang?
Who's more furious is the real question.
Oh, Dom Toretto for sure.
Next, we've got Ant-Man and the Magic School Bus.
Oh, because they both shrink down to microscopic levels.
Mm-hmm. Real or fake?
I don't think Magic School Bus sold out to comic books. I'm going to say fake.
But that would be sick.
That would be the sickest.
That'd be sick, right?
Ant-Man saving the Magic School Bus from a colony of bugs.
Next here, we've got the Pillsbury Doughboy in the Incredible Hulk.
I've never heard of it, but I want it to be real, so I'm going to say real.
No, that one is fake too.
Damn.
All right, final one I've got for you here. Godzilla versus Charles Barkley.
That one is real.
That is real.
That one is real, and it's amazing.
In 1993, it says, instead of treating this like a typical monster emergency when Godzilla's taking over Los Angeles, they send Charles Barkley out to play a one-on-one basketball game against the monster.
It's the only way to calm the beast is to beat him in one-on-one so that he feels embarrassed and calls his mom for a ride home from the park.
All these people in Japan freaking out this whole time, all they needed was Yao Ming to get out there.
I'm honestly surprised you picked some good ones. I was waiting for the actual crossover that was Archie and the Punisher.
Oh.
You didn't read that one? Yeah, the Punisher stopped by Riverdale for a handful of comics and it got real weird.
I was too busy going to actual parties.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Don't forget, if you ever got something to say, you can always leave a message on our BAD line, 1-833-854-2233. Or if you just text BAD to 762-555, we will send you the number. We got someone who got very heated with a voicemail yesterday. Listen to this one.
Hello, everyone. You know, this is kind of a PSA. Can y'all stop teaching your goddamn fucking kids that the earth is flat? I just had to tell a bunch of 9 and 10-year-olds, convince a bunch of 9 and 10-year-olds that the moon landing was real. I had to explain to them what an atmosphere was, and I had to basically argue them that there was no dome keeping the earth from, hey, people, quit telling that, I can't even speak.
So
Can we
mad.
stop teaching our kids that the damn earth is flat? Are we not past that? There's a reason why you sit on your ass all day, do nothing, and tell your kids that the fucking earth is flat. Shut I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It's a great point because as someone who is very into conspiracies,
I was just say she's talking to you.
I'm not a flat earther.
No, but that moon landing comment hit.
Moon landing is a different story. Don't get me into that. I did think about this for the first time that adults that are really into conspiracies, that have kids, I never thought about them passing down their conspiracies onto their children because it's almost like growing up in a religious household in that sense.
Honestly, you are a product of the beliefs and the held standards of your home, right? Like your parents, even to go as basic as to like a lot of kids cheer for the same teams their parents cheered for.
Yeah.
So if your parents very often spoke about the earth being a flat disc hovering in space, that didn't seem weird to you as a kid.
It must be a wild time to be a teacher at school because I know, like, I heard kids say stuff at school where they're like, well, my parents told me. Right. And it's like being a teacher in the conspiracy era, in the internet era alone, man.
Honest to God. Well, I mean, even just think, like, I don't remember what grade it is that they start teaching health class or that you're old enough to go and get your first set of school vaccines. But there's probably a whole bunch of kids that are going like, I don't think so, teacher.
The kid raising his hand. My daddy says the birds are spies.
Yeah. All birds are drones, Miss Teacher.
I just wonder, like, if that ever backfires on parents, like parents that are really into conspiracy theories, like they're trying to get their kids to eat their vegetables and their kids are like, I've seen what they spray on this stuff. Like,
You're not feeding me this GMO broccoli, Mom.
Trying to get your kids to do chores, and they're like, this is just a deep state plot to get the dishes done.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I found an interesting thing. Finland, the country.
Yeah.
They are celebrating, they're going into their midnight sun phase.
Is that like midsummer?
Yeah, it's very similar to like how in the Northwest Territories, Nunavut, Yukon, if you're high enough up north, you'll get midnight sun. Basically the sun hits the horizon, bounces back up. Staple part of my childhood growing up.
It's like 24 hours of sunlight, right?
Honestly, yeah. It can mess with you if you don't prepare properly. Well, to celebrate, to try and get people to come and visit Finland is sort of like a tourism thing for midnight summer. They've hidden a gold nugget worth 17,000 euros or over 27,000 Canadian dollars. And tomorrow morning, they're releasing the first hint and basically telling the world, go find it.
So basically, they're trying to get people to travel out to Finland to try and look for this gold nugget. That's a genius tourism campaign.
Honestly, like imagine all the money that the Canadian government or any of the provinces or territories will spend on trying to draw in tourism dollars over the course of the summer.
Yeah.
They're spending 17,000 euros, again, about 27.6 in Canadian dollars. And yeah, somewhere it's the country's largest ski resort, Levi. There's a gold bar.
Oh, so just up on a mountain somewhere.
Just somewhere out in the woods. They're dropping a clue tomorrow and then maybe like some sporadic ones until late August when everything kind of comes back to normal. And then they're just going to say, all right, here's where it is.
Okay, so if nobody finds it, then nobody finds it kind of thing?
I guess the idea is like late August, they've got a clue similar to contests we've done on the show where it's like, if you can't figure it out from this last clue, then I don't know what to tell you.
So basically, there's a chance that nobody could find this thing and they might not even spend any money and they could get all this tourism coming.
Imagine if it came out that there was no gold nugget in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. You're telling people to go hike up in the mountains and it's like, who am I to know if there's nothing?
I love that I brought you this idea of like, here's this cool tourism thing, and your brain immediately started connecting dots. Conspiracy. It's a Finnish conspiracy.
I mean, not even conspiracy. I'm just saying, I know there's some people in town that think we need to up our tourism thing.
You think we should pretend there's gold?
Let's pretend there's gold somewhere.
There's gold in them there hills.
Yeah. Everybody wants people to stay in Canada for travel. Every small town in Canada should be doing something like this.
Well, this is what we have to do now because otherwise everybody's going to go to Finland to go look for gold.
I can't afford to fly to Finland, but I can afford to drive up to like New Liskard or something
and try and find some gold bar up there. That one's worth about $6.
If your family is lazy and you just want them to go on a hike or something, that's a great way to get them to go out.
Hey kids, guess what? Wake up. I found out there's gold out in this national park hiking trail.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
A new Guinness World Record has been set in Ontario, of all places. Students from Humber Polytechnic in Etobicoke set the Guinness World Record for the largest game of human foosball.
Human foosball. So
Yeah.
like what, they just like all stood there and acted as like the little guys?
Yeah. So if you've never played foosball before, you've probably seen the table. It's the soccer game with the bars and you spin the guys and kick the ball and all
Used to
that stuff.
light it up in the high school cafeteria on that bad boy.
I've always been bad at it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much of a spaz. I don't have the coordination.
Were you the spinny guy? Did you just start spinning?
That's eventually my game always revolved down to spinning.
So how did this work? Were they spinning or were they just standing still?
So basically, they set up a field with bars across, similar to the play field on the tabletop game.
Yeah.
And then they had little wrist straps, so everybody was connected to a bar. Unfortunately, they didn't have people maneuvering the bars from the sidelines.
Hilarious.
It's just spinning these people around. Probably for the best. Someone would have almost certainly gotten
someone like you
injured.
playing out there, yeah.
But yeah, 254 people showed up. They split them all into teams. And then, yeah, it was just like attached to the bar. If the ball came near you, try and kick it down. And then they had one person attached to a bar at either end that was the goalie that could like run back and forth in the crease.
Yeah.
A lot of work to be the goalie in the human
And so this was a
foosball
world
game.
record, so they beat a previous world record, I'm assuming?
I can't tell. I wasn't able to find out if they beat a record or if this is setting a record. Like, I don't know.
Like, who thought of this?
Who else has done this before?
Who was like,
yeah.
you know, it'd be sick. We got a bunch of people to like do foosball.
Right, yeah, someone sitting in their dorm at Humber going like, I got an idea, you guys.
Yeah.
But if you want to see it, text record to 762-555. Looks like a lot of fun.
It looks cool from these photos and stuff, yeah.
And it does kind of fit with the trend. Like if you go out to like Canadian Tire or Costco or any of these stores that sell like camping stuff.
I've seen the Giant Connect 4 going around.
Giant Connect 4 is a big thing. I saw it at Costco a while ago. Giant Yahtzee. Which, like, that's just big dice.
Yeah.
That one I actually don't like. I think that one's lame.
Yeah.
I have seen, of course, Giant Jenga is pretty cool. Like the life-size towers with
Which
the big
would be
blocks.
pretty dangerous, actually.
That's one you should absolutely not be drinking and playing because someone's going to get crushed.
I want a human-sized mousetrap game.
Ooh.
Now, listen, I know that's basically just like Wipeout or something, but...
I see, and it's funny that you went Wipeout. I was knowing you. I was like, that just sounds like Saw.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I just want a real-life reality
Saw
TV show
traps.
version of Saw at the beach.
Yeah. That one would be a lot of fun. I also think you could have a lot of fun doing like a human-sized game of Risk. Just get like, it would have to be like this, where you get like a couple hundred people, but just let them fight over country territories.
That's just called the news, Dolby. Just
You're right. Maybe
turn on CNN,
maybe it's a little
CBC,
too on the nose.
MSNBC. You can find Risk on live TV right now.
Okay. I'll take it to the extreme. Human-sized hungry hippos. We get actual hippos and we ride them out to try and collect marbles.
I mean, you could do that, or you could just get a bunch of fat people that you hang in there and
no,
I hold you by your feet, then you try and eat a bunch of food.
That's what I'm saying. I want to be on the hippo. I don't want to be the hippo.
The Brock and Dolby Podcast.
The Brock and Dolby Podcast.
All right, if you can make a human-sized board game, which one would you want to make?
I said Operation.
I would love for you to explain how a human-sized operation works legally.
Well, it could be kind of like the Jackass show where they just get like zapped.
So to be clear,
like Jackass style.
To be clear, your answer would be a board game version, not an actual person being operated on.
Right. Yeah, just like a big life-size game where you could wander around and fall into pits of electrical zapping.
Although, thinking about it now, if maybe for like medical students to like pass their final test, if we could do a giant game of Operation, that would make sure that we're getting some really good surgeons out there, right?
Yeah. Well, you could have the option to like have big metal tweezers and like pull out a prize without getting zapped or something, like somehow get by it once in a while.
Dude, let's get Howie Mandel to host the show right now. He seems to be down for anything.
I'm a Howie too, and I'm not very busy. I could help.
We'll talk to the folks at City TV and get back to you on that one.
I'm definitely going to say that if we're getting Howie Mandel, it's not going to be actual operating on actual humans. I don't think the germaphobe
Good point.
in him is going to want to be near open
Good
bodies.
point.
I also like Justice texted in 762-555 and said the best Canadian game that you could make human-sized would be Sorry.
Yes.
Where you go around the board and like
100%.
bump people out of the way. Hear me out. We make it extra Canadian. the sorry board that we play human size is on ice.
Oh, so they got to skate?
All the players are on skates, and when you land on the same space as somebody else, you hit them with a good clean body check to send them back over to their bench.
Yes.
Instead of having like where your pieces start at the beginning, it's just a penalty box, and then you get released out onto the ice.
I would watch the hell out of that, dude.
Mostly just for the violence. and then everybody's mic'd up for a nice little, oh, sorry about that, eh, bud?
You're telling me that games of sorry didn't end up in violence in your household growing up?
You know what? You're right. I was trying to church it up, but you're right.
It's kind of fitting, is it not?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What do you want to do now?
I got an idea. How about you all sit there quietly while I make dad noises?
All right, leading up to Father's Day, we are just doing dad noise impressions, and we've got $100 and Lotto 649 tickets, and we are looking for the best dad yawn here this morning.
And I have realized, just because we'll always test a few to come through just to make sure that the voice memos are working, the system is in place. The problem with what we've done today, asking for dad yawns.
We're both yawning like crazy.
My eyes are watering like crazy.
So we want to apologize in advance. We know a lot of you are on your way to work and just waking up. Get some extra yawns out. This is our bad. Okay.
We made this bed, but we're all gonna have to lie in it.
All right. If you're not one of our dads, do let us know who has the best dad yawn here. We will start with, I believe this is Ryan.
Oh man, I'm too old for this crap.
I like it because it's almost like the yawn, but he's a smoker, so a little bit of a cough, and then it's the post, like, ugh, the relief.
That's the thing, right? Like a lot of dad yawns have that big, but it is in the aftermath because you're still trying to get as much attention as possible.
Hot start from Ryan. Let's see what Alan's got here.
Hey, it's Alan. Man, that was a long day of work.
That's a good one.
That sounded like dad fell out of something.
I see, to me, it sounded like the stretch.
Yeah.
Like, you can kind of hear like him putting back the shoulders there.
Yeah.
And it's like...
I'm so sorry.
Man, that was a long day of work.
I'm like trying to hold them in.
I guarantee you there's people in their cars that are just yawning, like, get this contest over with. All right, we've got Yvonne here.
This is Ivan.
Ivan, sorry. That sounded like a good one.
That was good. That hit like a second, maybe even a third gear. Mm-hmm. He was shifting his way through that.
You drag it out just for the hell of it kind of thing. All right, we do got a lady in here. We got Heather.
Good morning. This is Heather. Let's try the dad's yawn.
I don't know what you heard your dad doing, but it might not have been yawning.
I get that you heard the noise from the bedroom and assumed it was sleep related. That's not it.
You're not winning today, Heather. I'll be honest with you. All right, we'll wrap up with Scott here.
Sorry, that was mine. That was
it's a good one too. All right,
I think the first one was my favorite.
I'll give a round of applause to everyone here. But yeah, let's weigh it out. I mean, Ryan started off hot. Alan did really good too right after him.
Yeah, what I liked about Ryan's is dads do love to throw a little comment in at the end, where Ryan went like, I'm too old for this crap. Like, dads love to just be like, woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
That's a good point. You want to give it to Ryan?
I like Ryan for
sure. All right, we'll give him the ding, the round of applause, $100 in Lotto 649 tickets for today's Dad Yawn.
Oh man, I'm too old for this crap.
And apologies for making you guys yawn this morning.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I was not aware of this all morning until I looked at my Facebook memories. I don't know if you're even aware of this, Dalby. Today marks the 4-year anniversary of the time that our crazy friend of the show, Andrew, decided to get our faces tattooed on his lower backside, what we call the champ stamp tattoo.
Has it already been 4? Or I guess maybe has it only been 4 years?
It's been 4 years. Today was the day. For those of you who don't know, friend of the show, Andrew, hit us up. I can't even remember how this whole thing started.
Oh, I do. Someone got a tattoo of an Ottawa Senators player.
That's what it was.
And it was really bad. And we went on the air and we talked about it. And we said, guys, never get tattoos of famous people. It's either going to look bad or what if they become bad people? You're going to regret it. And Andrew, listening at home, heard us say, get our faces tattooed on your back. And so he did it.
And he petitioned. We were like, dude, don't do this. Don't do this.
We put it off for a long time.
For months, he kept hitting us up and was like, dude, I want to get your faces tattooed on my back. We hit up Will from Mutiny. He was like, I'll do it for free.
Yeah.
So we brought Andrew in. If you've never seen the photo of the Champ Stamp tattoo, I think the last time I saw Andrew was probably last summer. And the tattoo still looked pretty good. A little faded because he always takes his shirt off.
Yeah. He shows it off a lot, but it's great work. The only downside, I would say, to the whole thing is we haven't used that logo in about 3 years.
I mean, I still look relatively the same. You, on the other hand, the hair, the facial hair has changed a lot. You don't even have glasses anymore.
That's right. I after this, I shaved my head. I got LASIK eye surgery and grew a full beard. The man on that back in tattoo is not me anymore.
Andrew, you want to get an updated version, or what? I'm just kidding. Nobody should ever have that on there. But no. Andrew, thank you for being our free billboard for the past 4 years.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Would you rather? Wednesday. Would you rather Wednesday?
First one in here says, would you rather only be able to walk backwards for the rest of your life or never be able to drive backwards for the rest of your life?
Oh, so if I want to be able to walk forwards, I can never drive backwards.
You
That's
can
the
never hit
trade-off.
reverse.
I mean, it would make it real difficult to park, right? You'd always have to parallel park or park in like a pull through, or get like a big suspension vehicle and just drive over curbs and stuff.
I honestly, I think I'd take the rather never be able to walk backwards, because like, how often are you really walking backwards?
Well, no, it's only walk backwards.
Oh, only walk backwards.
Yeah, you're either walking backwards everywhere or you're only driving forwards everywhere. See, and that's the thing is like, I don't know about you, I always feel if I'm walking backwards, which mind you is not often, I always feel like I'm about to fall down.
Sure.
So if I always did it, I'd get better at it, but I feel like I'd be real awkward.
I feel like you could get out of more things if you had to walk backwards. You know what I mean? Like, oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was
slamming into things.
That's how I get my settlement check.
That's your slip and fall came because of an old witch's curse that makes you walk backwards.
Exactly.
I like that.
All right, here's another one. Would you rather be 7 feet tall with 1 foot arms or be 2 feet tall with 6 foot arms? So would you rather be like T-Rex or the total opposite?
I mean, 1 foot arms. Doesn't really matter how tall you are if you still can't reach anything.
Yeah, but like you see the videos of people online that don't have arms and like they can do so much with their feet.
Sure. Yeah. If I'm 7 feet tall, I've probably got pretty long legs.
You're able to adapt if you want to.
That said, speaking of adapting, brother, how fast do you think you could get going like gorilla style on them 6 foot arms?
Oh, but you ever like walk around and look at the ground? Do you want to always be like touching it?
Well, I'll get gloves. I'll get some good old work gloves and just haul around.
No.
I don't know. I mean, listen, you're choosing the tall option because you don't know what tall life is like. Maybe that's why I would choose the short option.
Screw you. Would you rather smell like feet or smell like eggs?
Probably feet. Eggs is like a poison smell, man. Like sulfurous eggs, like bad smelling eggs.
I mean, I guess if you fart enough, you're kind of used to it.
Like bad feet is not great, but there are whole towns where it's hard to live because of egg smells.
All right, we'll do a couple more here. Would you rather attend a rock festival with your favorite lineup in freezing downpour or in scorching heat with no shade?
I mean, scorching heat, I'll die. I'd have to take the rain.
Yeah, but if the rain happens, then the festival's probably going to get canceled, no?
If I die, I hope they cancel it too. If I'm burned to death and dehydrated in a desert somewhere.
Have you not heard the term, the show must go on? It's not always about you, my friend. All right, final one we'll wrap up with here. It says you can only listen to one song for the rest of your life. It's either the Jeopardy theme song or the Price is Right theme song.
Oh.
So either this or would you rather this be the only thing that you hear for the rest of your life?
Okay, you know what? I'm going to think about it this way. The Jeopardy song has a very hard, definitive end when the end of Final Jeopardy comes up. That would feel very damning if that came up. Whereas the Price is Right song, I don't know about the arrangement of it. It's so peppy and upbeat. It feels like it just goes on forever. Yeah. It feels like it's a more... The Jeopardy theme song is too stressful.
Hear me out. The Jeopardy theme song, I think, is more fitting because what are you doing in your brain? You're always thinking.
Sure.
So, that's what you're hearing all the time. Versus, imagine if bad stuff happens in your life. We finish work today. We go to Jackie's office. She sits us down and goes, boys, you're fired.
I would feel maybe I'm getting delightful parting gifts on my way out the door.
That's one way of looking at it.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.